always better. That would just open it up to independent review to make sure that they're doing the right thing.
We reached out to Norfolk Southern for comment. They told us they support many of the aspects of the Railway Safety Act, including their CEO testifying to Congress that he supports making it mandatory for rail companies to notify states what hazmat they're hauling. There's also this app the rail industry partners on called Ask Rail. It's optional for first responders. They can look up what hazmat trains are hauling on the app. Gary Reddick says Dayton Regional Hazmat uses it, and several Miami Valley fire chiefs told me their departments use the app too. In Dayton, for the I-Team, I'm John Bedell, News Center 7.
Here at 11, General Mills is recalling 4 varieties of gold medal flour due to potential salmonella exposure. The national recall is for 2 and 5 pound bags of bleached all-purpose flour, and 5 and 10 pound bags of unbleached all-purpose flour with better if used by dates of March 27th and 28th of 2024. Consumers are asked to throw those packages away.
3, 2, 1, go!
And today, people hit the pavement for the 7th annual Strive for Life 5K. Life Connection Ohio teamed up with Community Tissue Services and Lion's Eye Bank for the event. The goal is to stomp out the waiting list of people waiting to receive life-saving organs and honor those who gave the gift of life every step of the way.
It's all about spreading that important message of organ, eye, and tissue donation and getting it out there about how important that is.
And just under 500 people ran in today's race. For more information about organ donation, as well as how to register as an organ donor, head to lifeconnection.org. Meteorologist Robert Gauthreaux is here now, and some parts of the Miami Valley saw some rain.
Yeah, this evening, although if you maybe went on the 5K earlier today or planted trees, weather wasn't so bad, but we definitely saw the rain showers moving this evening. They're still out there a bit, although they've eased, especially off to the west and close to Dayton. But the roads are still wet. You can see outside in Greenville, right off Wagner Avenue, looking at some wet roads still. And as we move into the overnight hours, we'll likely be pretty dry. I mean, this will linger a little bit longer, so you might see a few showers still kind of linger slightly past midnight. But overall, we're dry overnight. 52 degrees right now in Dayton, and reporting a few showers there at the airport. It was not a bad day. I mean, it certainly was warmer than what we can expect in the next couple days. Now, this morning, low temperatures only dropped down to about 51 degrees. So, I mean, already we're starting to feel, a little bit cooler than we have been. And that's the way things are trending at the moment. Now, this afternoon, we got up to about 67 degrees. And we actually hit 70 in Oxford. But overall, it was a relatively warm day. This is still technically below average, though. I mean, it's close enough. Typically, this time of year, we hit 70 degrees, so it's 3 degrees below average. But for all intents and purposes, it's pretty much seasonable for this time of year. But you probably remember the last week or so has been cooler than average, and it looks like next week will be cooler than average. In fact, could even be record-breakingly cool. Guess that makes sense, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Now, as we move into the rest of the evening, you can see we're already a degree warmer than where we were at our coldest this morning. 52 in Dayton, 48 in Winchester. Notice all the green, too. It's moved off toward the east quite a bit. Now, we did hear a few rumbles of thunder, especially in Indiana. I had some stronger storms there, but they kind of decayed as they moved across the state line. And so what we're left with is just some cooler temperatures here. We're just on the verge now as a cold front is slowly pushing across the region. You'll notice that you see not a very big difference, but -1, -2. That means we're about 1 degree cooler in Dayton than this time yesterday, about 2 degrees cooler in Greenville. This is the cooling trend that we can expect to see. And we've seen some pretty good rainfall, too, across the region. I mean, about 1/4 of an inch in Dayton, just over 3/4 of an inch in Bellefontaine. And so it certainly has been a little bit of a wet day. You can see the showers. It started off early, right before 6 o'clock. We started seeing the showers, and that line moved through, but it certainly did weaken. Now, you see this line over in Illinois. Remember that one for a couple seconds. Here's the cold front moving through the region now, and so as this continues to push through, we will see temperatures drop. Now, typically this time of year, like I said, we're about 70 degrees, so Monday will be our coldest day. You can see our record coolest high temperature likely expected on Monday. We're forecasting a high of 47. You can see that record set back in 1994. So tonight down to 46 degrees, again with some evening showers, but overnight we're pretty dry. And then that system I pointed to in Illinois, there it is. So you could see a few showers in the morning. You likely will see some scattered showers in the afternoon. And then we do warm up a little bit into the week or close to the weekend, but still below average with some sprinkles in there, kind of several days next week. So just a cool, kind of wet forecast.
I hear this just screeching, high-pitched screaming. Mommy, 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 you have to help me. I'm so scared. I don't know what to do.